In this video, let's turn this chaos into this organized workshop. On the left, EVA foam had joint areas, dents, holes, had to return that. On the right is XPE foam, comes only in orange, so I went with that and returned the one on the left. I plan on making some brackets using these. These are steel, so if I cut this long pieces, of course, cut them, open up two holes. Some of these have some holes and rail stuff. If I cut something like this, so the middle and the area that's between my thumbs, I could just use these area to hold on to the MDF above. There's the chance that this could just slip from sides. I don't think it will, but I have to think about that. I can just cut and open threads and be done with it. I have to decide that. Got plenty of various sizes of screws, threaded insert nut. Okay, with insert. Not so wrong. I've got M4, M5, M6. The most I got is M4. Also, I have decided that even if this was M5, it would still not be very safe in the way I showed you earlier if I do it that way. I decided I won't risk it because this is important. I don't want to mess with it again. I don't want to try to level it again. I want it to be good once and for all. I will be cutting pieces. Let's see. Here are the pieces, straightened them, sanded it with angle grinder, didn't like the look of it. I will be using this hole, I won't be connecting it this way. Okay. Now, I will be doing one of it and then I'll be marking the other. It will be very secure. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Okay, this is kind of annoying, you know. So, we have this one, okay? When I move this out, this comes out. So I have to do this in a way this doesn't come out. It's just okay. I barely managed to make a hole here, which I think should help because I think it's exactly where it should be. Alright, now this is perfect, except I had to add this washer, which is not great. Maybe I could push it further so it's not visible, but it's okay. Now, let's see. This is absolutely perfect, and here it's also perfect. See that? Now we also need to do the back, which I have added one screw. I will be adding the second, first marking it and then drilling it. I don't know if you can see it, but this is as good as it can get. Really nice. It is incredibly smooth. I mean, I can use it like this, but with this guy, it will be insane. This is perfect. 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 And this is perfect. I mean, yeah, it's like maybe half a millimeter not perfect. Also, when I pushed this wasn't this strong, but right now this is okay. This is flexing a bit, but that's it. So this is super strong now. Okay, this is also flexing a little. Not much of a flex here. This part and this part is super strong now. So I have done a little bit of change. This area will kind of be like a beauty spot, and I've moved this guy under there. It was here. So I can extend this. Maybe I can also mount this, but this is more fit for some surface. I don't know, but I guess I can still mount this. This is just for heatset inserts. It doesn't have linear rails or stuff. It's not great. It just stutters when you push down, but I mean, it's something, so I might try to improve it later. I will still mount it somewhere. I've got let me show you, I've never shown you this, so this set, so I can either make holders for that, 53 pieces. So I can make 53 pieces of those on a pegboard, which I'm sure someone probably made at least something similar. Not the greatest idea. I mean, it could look good. The wrenches, the sockets, it could look good, but I don't know. I don't know how I want to make this. Either I can do that or go even crazier, put it in a drawer like a Gridfinity, cutouts, design that. Maybe someone also designed that. I don't know. Also, I'm currently printing this guy, which is gonna go here. 17.1 and 151. So it's gonna be something like this, but it's gonna be perfect rectangle instead of this tilted one. Let me show you something. This is an incredible fit. Wow. I am so glad I have printed this. I cannot explain how good this is. I mean, I didn't think too much about it. I suspected it may not be a great measurement, but it's incredible. Wow. This is superb. I am so glad, and this is gonna be incredible. I mean, it's perfect. It's just perfect. I mean, if you use it like this, I mean, you could possibly argue, but I mean, it's even. I mean, I could just use this table like this. I mean, it's pretty good. Like the worst place is this, is here. Like there's, but here, you see it? See it? Like little bit of catch, like little bit of, but only here. I can't go further. Like see, like see, I can go both ways, and this is incredible. I mean, wow. I mean, I can just leave this. I mean, I can just leave this, you know? I don't even need to glue it. It's perfect. It's truly perfect. I just need to do something about this place. I mean, it's really not that important, but I can do something about this, and that's it. I have thought about this a little more, and I decided that I just won't be able to mount things under here as good as I want, as flexible as I want, if I just do another wood piece. I think I'm gonna stick with multi-board, but let's see. Also, now, here is the current situation of the pegboard, which you can see. Let me just turn on the light here. So, this is the light, by the way. So I have organized quite a bit. As you can see, here it's like a one row, and here it's like a second row. Somewhat densely packed, but still looking good. This area has been ordered. The top and this part, less populated, but also disordered. So I will have to order those. Half of those stuff will go. First I have to do that. I will get rid of those hooks and stuff. When I do that, I will be able to design and organize this better. Obviously these saw blades causing me some issues. Other stuff, some of the larger stuff or stuff that needs to go. Here is the side pegboard. This is gonna be like this. Obviously the head, I mean, this guy will go. It's just currently mounted because I'm gonna be drilling a hole there. Here I will get rid of those. I might leave this one. These jigsaw blades will have a new container, and I will also get rid of those hooks. I might leave these two, but hooks for these will go, and these as well, and these as well. I just don't want any hooks sticking out unless it's fully utilized, like this. So this is the situation with the pegboard. I will organize this further. Hopefully we will have something good. Might just do some LED on this pegboard, maybe around it. Here we will also do some LED. I've cleared up the space, wiped the surface a little bit. Alright, very nice. Real careful now. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's good. this counter, I knew that my wall is not flat. You can see this. Here, there's gap, there isn't, and there is gap. This part where there isn't gap is the center. When I push it from here, the gap here increases, and when I push from here, the gap over there increases. The wall is basically like so. This is like the belly of the wall. I was searching about how to scribe, which is what you do, basically copying the shape of the wall onto the surface and then you cut it. I was going to do that. I found some piece. This is a cap, one of my sprays. The gap is at its widest, it's 3.5 centimeters. I was scribing it, did a mark which was gonna be a bit too far ahead. I got annoyed by it, tried to delete it, erase it with an eraser. Kind of successfully did it, but it's still a little bit visible. So now what I did was just turn this around, okay, to get rid of the mark, you know. Then see what happens. This is basically the shape of the wall now. So it seems like I accidentally made, while cutting, I don't remember if the camera lost the charge on the video, but I know that while cutting it, I realized that I wasn't actually cutting evenly. So I just went off half a centimeter or so. That seemed to have made this an amazing, almost amazing. I mean, there's like 1 millimeter or so gap, but it's like super, very hard to notice. Even if I scribe it, I don't think I'm gonna get it that good. This is foam, obviously. So if I push it a little, you don't even see any like wrinkles, you know? When you push something flat to a curved surface, you're gonna get wrinkles, right? It can't be done without cutting. That doesn't happen because so little difference, 1 millimeter or less. I don't think it's even 1 millimeter. Basically perfect, functionally perfect, I would say. I don't have to deal with this. I just have to deal with, so I just made a little mark. This is basically going like this, just a little bit. Made this mark and I will see if it works. It should, because it's like 50 centimeters. I still have a lot of room. I can try a few more times and get it perfect. Alright, this is perfect. this edge, that's gonna be cut a little bit. Hopefully this works. Otherwise, I might get another chance, but I will be pushing it. Alright, let's see now. Okay. Here's the final status. I have added extra. Most of this is just doesn't come off. Maybe here I can add one more. Previously, I didn't especially double-sided tape the ends here, so it was coming off, but no longer. So it is really tight now. It's really nice. See a little bit of color change here, but I think it's mostly about how you look at it. When you look at it from here, it's different, but from here, basically identical. So, yeah, I can add one more here. Basically done. So now I will be placing this here temporarily. I know, famous words. Just to place the server. The server makes some dust. It has these hexagonal shapes, so I don't want it to inscribe onto this. I don't think it will be. I think this foam is kind of durable. It's not really much of a special foam, but for example, if you press this really hard, I mean, you don't see anything, right? But still, I will be placing this just to make sure there's no issues. And then I will have to order these areas, because some of them were here. I don't really plan on putting anything here yet, except the server, because I don't want this newly made nice area to look like what it did before. But I just need to start the server for my work. Also, see, we got a hole there, which is nice. I'm glad how I engineered this. Right now the server isn't online. If you're watching this video, that's because this went online. All my files are there, some of them at least. So I will be doing that and then making more organization. I'm really happy how this pegboard is turning out. We will do some stuff underneath. I'm still debating. I really want multi-board, honestly, but one of the things is this is just probably easier, faster. Also, I will have some place to use these spare material. If I don't use these, I don't know where else am I gonna use. And obviously, there may be a ton of other areas. I may regret using these, etc. But for now, I feel like I just wanna get rid of these, you know. Anyway, we will see how it turns out. I will place the server, proceed with other updates. Here's what this looks like with the server placed black, orange, or yellow. You know, they look nice together. I like this look. See the thin MDF piece under there. just for protection. I first put the server closer to the pegboard, right up to the wall, but since the pegboard has some heavy stuff on it, I just still wanted to make sure and kept it just a little bit away, but it's not as close as before. Like it was like around here or something like that. It's looking a little bit more appropriate now. Leaves me more space here. So I have to show you this. One of the Ethernet goes over there, which is this one. This really made a lot of improvements. I can even secure those cable holders. It would be nice. Also, I tested this surface before, this foam. While using mouse on it is kind of okay. You don't get like stutters, much of an issue, but it's a little bit worse than, I don't currently use a mouse pad. I just use on the couch. It's worse than my couch. Probably also worse than a decent mouse pad. So it's very usable, but if you want to be serious, so I'm considering just getting one of those felt mouse pads, or I can even make my own. I have some felt, or I can buy other felt, you know. I was gonna use all felt here actually, but I thought cleaning up felt should be really hard. Probably this also won't clean easily. If this stains, I don't think it's gonna survive. I'm curious how long this will last, but anyway, I can just get something large, something decent, full letters, something which will look also nicer. If I use this on this surface, it will look contrasty, something gray, dark gray. It would look nice. Or I could just go white as well. It would also break up the surface. By the way, you can also see these barely, maybe you're not seeing it in the video. There's one here as well, but it's not visible. So you can see the seams underneath, but it's really very barely visible. It doesn't look bad. This edge made this little nicer, done some little work. You could still do some minor work, but mostly it's fine. Now I can also make some things here from the same foam. Really doesn't bother me much. There are some holes here, here. There's seam here, seam here, but they don't really bother me much. I can also fill those, maybe even seams. I have some vinyl wraps that I can use there. Maybe it will look nicer, I don't know. I'm also will be doing vinyl wrap here as well, because I had to remove this because this was a little longer. I cut it, reapplied it, but since this is some laminated crap, it really doesn't do it second time, you know. Once you remove it, it's done. It's not like this had. Here, I had to remove these because this was just rubbing, you know. I had those. It was nice. You could just reapply. But that stuff and this isn't. I can just apply vinyl wrap on all of these, this area. I can also paint these. These are, I'm not sure if these had rust before, but you can see some rust there. We can deal with those as well. So that's the update so far. We will also continue with this, and this. Now this area is a little cleaner. Honestly, despite all that, this area being clean, this desk doesn't really look that much worse than before. Had some extra stuff here, but still, this doesn't look as bad considering I have a very long L-shaped desk there. We can easily clean up those. Some of these stuff will hang. A lot of stuff will go some places. Most of that will clear. These stuff will also have its own place. So I'm hopeful and I think it will be nice. See you on the next update.